accomplished here?
We kind of learned how the opposing armies or countries that we're going to fight actually operate. We have a better understanding of their composition, disposition, and then we can go ahead and give like mistakes made and how to improve for future operations to the RTU in training. If we didn't do a whole lot of training prior to this, it probably would have taken them 2-3 days, but we took about 2 to 3 hours to get all of them out there. It's pretty far. I think our closest OP is about 1.8 kilometers out to our northwest. It took them approximately 30 minutes to set up their Accio and another 2 hours to set up their observation posts. And then continuously, they're not always finished. They're always constantly improving their observation posts. We have a smaller signature out there, so we can move more stealthily throughout. Less people in OPs, and we can do their job with less people. Our soldiers are pretty mentally and physically tough. They're prepared for this. They're trained out in the Arctic conditions constantly, even with PRT. So they're already acclimated for this weather, and they're able to fight and win. Very humid there. Here it's dry. It's a different monster. So it's a different type of cold. This cold is bone cold up here. Like up here where Fort Wainwright and all these other individuals are. You know, 111, they deal with this cold. Like we still have a more humid cold down in Anchorage, right? So Arctic warfare, you know, we're in the last frontier. They're a very strategic location to have. So if they do decide to come over here, you know, we'll be able to operate in deep snow and Arctic conditions. Yeah, these snow machines, incorporating them, moving individuals and equipment out, is it definitely expedites the process. So getting everything out it probably expedited the process by like 2 to 3 days, opposed to having our guys get out there sweaty and then they have to recover, get dry, and then go and work on their observation posts. We can get them out there quick. They can set up and get to work. So yeah, all this new equipment, we need to keep it coming. Try new things. No, I think it's everybody likes competition in the Army. There's A-type personalities throughout the Army, and I think everybody just likes to be a winner. And we really like to win in 211. We've been training, so my platoon especially, we've been, our leaders' time training for the past 2 months has been trying to figure out how to keep soldiers warm and in observation posts for longer durations of time. So we have it now where we can keep soldiers out there for about 24 hours and keep them warm, building shelters and everything else. So we tried multiple things. We made snow caves when we were in Anchorage, and we realized we probably wouldn't have huge berms here, which is proven to be true because there's a lot of powder here. So we realized we couldn't really make a crazy snow cave without having a bunch of time and just a bunch of effort, because you have to throw in piles of snow and then you have to compress it down, you have to wait for it to solidify, then you have to keep on doing that until it gets big enough to get individuals in. So then we figure out that we'd use like an insulation shelter, essentially like a stand to, cover with snow, insulate it there, and then we have these little squad stoves we got from REI, which are smokeless, and you can't really smell it either. So these are smokeless stoves. We use these pellets right now. We do have some kiln dried oak for when like it pops off, but it's pretty much, you can't smell it, you can't see it if you're outside of like 10 feet from their shelter. So that's what we decided to use within our platoon. We use our platoon fund to purchase it. So it's pretty solid. We have 3 OPs and 3 of those stoves. So those guys can stay out there for 24 hours, be nice and cozy in their OP, go ahead and send up their reports, be able to live comfortably and be able to fight, be warm. So yeah, we definitely took about 2 months to prepare for this. We haven't really ran into any difficulties. I think it's always a start in preparation. I think we focus a lot on preparing for the actual fight, opposed to like preparing for, you know, sustainment and stuff to actually get in the box and get started, essentially out. But you know, getting the men in the fight to the location first, and then worried about the fight afterwards, I think is the biggest thing. So, but we've pretty much reorganized and we're executing now, so we're ready to go.